Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Today we're talking to all the 310T mechanics out there, the truck drivers, just the mechanics that really want to learn in depth on the air brake system. So before we get started, guys, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below, please, if you have any questions before we're starting this lesson. And I'd appreciate it very, very much. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so we're going to first start off with this system here, guys. So this system is the supply system. So when we're driving the truck, we're going to have the compressor. And the compressor is going to be spinning off of the engine. There's going to be a belt. So this belt here is going to be linked up to a little pulley here, and the pulley is going to drive right off the big block of the engine. It doesn't matter what engine. It can be a Cummins, it can be a Peterbilt, it could be a Cat, it could be a Detroit diesel, a Volvo. So that's spinning the compressor. Now, it's going to go through the air dryer first. So there's going to be a pipe coming out to the air dryer that cleans the air. So there's no, I would say, water in the tank and all. You don't want water, residual water in the tanks, because that's going to corrode the tank. After it gets dried, it's going to shoot right out, guys. And it's going to shoot to the main primary reservoir. Okay, and this is a holding tank. Okay, and once it pressurizes, there's going to be a governor. So that governor is going to be somewhere here. It's usually right here too, actually, somewhere on the compressor housing, somewhere on the tanks. It lets you know when there's a lot of air, the compressor, it shuts off, so it doesn't make any more air. So that's why when you're in a truck, you have to rev up the engine, because you have to, or let it idle for some time to build up air pressure in your air brake system. So once it's there, guys, you're going to have check valves too. It's going to go to the main source supply tank. So this is going to be the tractor secondary, and this is going to be the tractor main brake system. Okay, so we're going to zoom out. So that's just right now the gist of how basically the air gets supplied to the the system. So you have the compressor, you have the tanks, it builds up pressure. That's just the very, very basic part, guys. So the main components there are compressor, governor, dryer, and check valves and tanks. Now the second one, guys, we're gonna look right now at the tractor service. Okay, so tractor service is gonna come right off here. So you're gonna have your tractor supply. It's gonna be the red one, and you're gonna have the primary. So when you pull this, your brakes are gonna be released. You go shh. That's why you hear a big sound in the trucks. They go shh, and then you can go forward. So what that does is it releases air. It goes all the way to the back, guys, right here, and it puts pressure on your brake chambers to push the air back. So the chamber, so the springs are decompressed. Okay, but as soon as there's no air in the system, automatically, guys, the springs on the chambers come on and go shh, and you can't move. So that's why sometimes tow trucks, when you're out in the field, guys, you're gonna see the truck mechanics get the brake chamber tools. They're gonna screw it all the way in, and they're gonna just wind up that spring. It's very dangerous, this trade, guys, but hey, that's what you have to do. So you're gonna, when you push on the pedal, guys, you're gonna have air going over to the fronts. The fronts don't have any springs. They're just little piggyback brake chambers. So you go that pushes out on the slack adjuster, basically putting pressure on the drums to stop the front wheels. And then you have, this is the main release valve. You hear that loud sound, go and then you're gonna have that inversion valve here. It's gonna come, so this is all gonna come out of the supply here. So you're gonna come right across. And then this is also gonna get split up too for the trailer service ones. And then also this valve is gonna be supplied all the way over here to these chambers. So these chambers are on your truck, but these are basically the chambers where the springs, they go and they So these are synced with those. When you pull that valve, it go these springs go back, and these brakes will go on, but they release. But when you press down, then the air goes this way. Well, this is more likely for the release of the chambers back here. And then you have your trailers too. And then this one is a secondary tank. So this is a backup tank, you know, tractor service. So also it's a service for the main stopping. So it's just like basically what the front one does. It's service air, and that gets it out of the green tank here. As we look back, guys, you're gonna have a tractor valve. Tractor valve goes back. When you pull that, same thing, guys, you're gonna have some tanks back here that supply air, and you're gonna pull that and go the air springs go off there, and there's an inversion valve here, check valve, and then these will go on too when you're stopping. Most people like to pull the trailer valve when driving because they don't want to ruin their brakes on the truck, which I don't find that cool, because the thing is, guys, if you're gonna stop, you know, you should really stop with your real brakes. You shouldn't try to, like, you know, save money or whatever because you just want to save money. But the thing is, guys, if you're driving a truck, please use it wisely. And then so that's pretty much a main system. All it is just check valves, tanks, and springs, and you know, just tubing. That's all it is, guys. So if you want to look more in depth in it, there's so much YouTube videos too that tell you each component in here. But the main gist of it is, like, there's air coming out to the front service, and then the service here too, and then the springs too. So the main thing to remember is when you're pulling the yellow, the air goes in these chambers, and this chamber is really big, so it has springs like this. But when the air goes in like this, there's a diaphragm, and it pushes it back, and then the brakes go off and you can go, and that releases off the slack. There's a slack adjuster too. It has a S-cam. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you guys want to see more truck related videos, please let me know. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great trucking experience day. Take care.